January 15th, only 2 weeks ago on CNN. Here's what Jerry Nadler said. Hat tip, Breitbart, cut one, go.
I wanted to read the quote to you, how he responded, Chairman. He said the question would be, why then did they, referring to you in the House, bring the articles of impeachment if they didn't hear from the witnesses they wanted to hear and hadn't considered the evidence they want to
Now
consider?
stop there. That is Lamar Alexander, apparently, who asked that question. Seems like a fair question. What did Nadler say? Go.
We brought the articles of impeachment because despite the fact that we didn't hear from many witnesses we should have heard from, we heard from enough witnesses to prove the case beyond any doubt at all.
See, this is the problem. They cannot get over the contradiction in their hypocrisy. We have an overwhelming case, but we need more witnesses. We called enough witnesses in the House. We couldn't be delayed with these other witnesses. What? Judicial review and all that stuff? And in fact, we threw that into the obstruction of Congress clause, or cause of the impeachment. So we just threw that in, bundled them together, and applied that against the president. He should be removed from office because he dared to challenge our subpoenas and was prepared to litigate them. This is insanity. You watch these shows on MSLSD and the Constipated News Network, and you can't really. You watch clips from them. You're looking at numerous fascistic arguments. Mostly from hardcore Democrats dressed up as hosts, dressed up as legal analysts, dressed up as commentators. It's incredible to hear these people. They're like from another planet. And by the way, I want to congratulate the Democrats, you have to admit, how they're orchestrating today's questions and answers. Many of the questions that they're asking, I am sure they coordinated with the Democrat House managers. Now, how do I know that, Mr. Producer? Because all of a sudden, charts show up. Like the third question in. All of a sudden, I'm glad you asked me that. And a chart shows up. Now, it's not like the chart is sitting there handy to use unless you know in advance, because they've had a lot of charts and graphs. So the Democrats really have no interest in the trial. They go on and on. You know, we want a fair process. If the Democrats are anything, they're unfair. There is no fair process with these people. You know what they want. They want to hang Donald Trump by his feet in a telephone pole. That's it. Russia collusion. Was that a fair process? And the way they talk and the way they argue that the 2020 campaign is already a fraudulent campaign if Donald Trump wins. If the Democrat wins, it's the fairest campaign we've ever had. These are tyrants, making the arguments of tyrants. And I'll show you their mindset in a totally different context. Here's a piece at National Review by Zachary Evans.